Okay, the next session that I'm super excited about was jumpstarting your business. And it is perfect timing to be talking about this because we're here at the end of the summer, and if you may have taken a little bit of time off or something, or you just feel like it was slow, this is perfect for just kind of relaunching. So here we go. What you do is you want to book 3 shows in a row. All right, that's what she called it. 3 shows in a row. So 3 parties, basically 3. It was just back to back. All right. So she said Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then, or you could do even 2 on a Saturday and you wouldn't even have to unpack your car. And that would be amazing. That way you don't have to round up all your stuff and you only have to do it one time. And then you'll find that progressively you just get more and more confident with each one. So as you go on, either you do all right on the first one and you boost your confidence a little bit. You say, hey, that was great. I just did, it just keeps getting better, and you keep remembering things. Oh, I wanted to say such and such, and oh, I'll do that on the next one. And then you do, and you're like, hey, I did great. And by the last one, you're just like, yeah, get your nails here. And it's amazing. So try to do that. You can even approach your friends and say, listen, I've been challenged with getting 3 shows in a row. Who would be willing to do Friday for me? If you narrow it down like that for them, you might be amazed that somebody will step right up and say, oh, that would work for me. So that would be great. Then contact your list of 100 francs. Have you written down your list of 100 francs yet? You know what francs are? Okay, it's your friends, your relatives, your acquaintances, your neighbors, your kids' friends, your spouse's friends, or S could also be for strangers, because that's also a huge network of people that you haven't even met yet. So write down lists of people. Then you want to contact them and just either ask them for business or ask them for a party. And I think especially a party right now, because this is an amazing time, especially with your going gone. And you'll be just amazed. And these people can be an invaluable resource for you. Even if they are not interested in the product themselves, they can refer people to you, and you can ask them. It would be an amazing help to me if you could even just give me a couple of names of people that you do think would be interested, and that just explodes your network, because those are people you don't know. And then she said, show up early at parties, be professional. You don't want to be dashing in the door at the last second and rushing all around. Don't be the me show. Okay, make it be about them a bit. All right, ask them questions and be listening the whole time, because you're getting little hints of what they might be interested in as they talk. All right, if are their kids into sports, that could be something you'll file away for later. Don't immediately be like, oh, I have a rap for that. Like, you don't want to be all in their face, because then it turns it back to being about you. It doesn't have to be about you at the beginning. When you're meeting and greeting them, you're building a relationship with them. All right, try to keep it that way. They're much more likely to buy from you if they like you. So, not that that's the only reason you're trying to make friends with them, because it's just it's just nice to be friendly. But just keep that in mind. And then be planting booking seeds. You're just the whole time you're like, oh, this was so easy to bring all my stuff in. I hardly I just had to be really one load to carry in, and here I am. Because that's a huge convenience is a selling point for signing on as a consultant, and for having a show, like, or a party. I guess they'd call it a show. So you are constantly just saying, oh, this is so much fun, because fun is the number one reason people book a party. It's not for the hostess rewards, which I would have thought. I like free stuff. But so make sure that you play up how much fun it is and make it fun. You want it to be a fun experience that people are like, oh, I could see doing this at my house. Yeah, I want to be the party central, So the number one thing you're going to do is, when you're checking them out, say, oh, did you have fun tonight? And you're nodding. They're going to nod. They're going to say, yeah, I did. It was a lot of fun. Were there still products that you weren't able to get? there always, and so you say, oh, well, do you think your friends would like this? Because we can get you all that extra product in your hostess rewards. Boom. And you've got a party. All right. So did you have fun? Were there still products you weren't able to get? You're going to have them like writing a wish list and stuff. And if they, most people are not going to be able to just boom, lay it all out there and get all 300 wraps that they want. Do you think your friends would like this? Yeah, of course they will. It's amazing. So then say, well, it sounds like it's just a matter of finding a time that's going to work for you. Let's do this. And you give them a couple of dates and they pick one. And there you go. You're all set to be in a new network. So I loved that session. It was amazing. You want to upsell. Designate a photographer for the party. This was a really good thing. Like, you don't have to be the one doing it. You can just say, hey, whose phone takes really good pictures here? Because I'm going to be a little busy up here. Would anybody mind just snapping a couple of shots? And, a lot of people feel, good when they feel like they're serving a purpose. Otherwise, I have a couple people in mind that I'm thinking of that they feel kind of uncomfortable in social settings unless they're serving some kind of function. And so they would jump on that, be like, okay, I'm the photographer. Like, I don't want to be in the picture. so they would be the one, and you'd say, okay, everybody, and you can sort of be posing some of the shots, be like, oh, this would be a great one. How about everybody hands in the center? Let's all see our samples that we just applied. And Susie, all right, thanks. I appreciate this so much. It makes her feel good. She's doing something for you. And then she uploads it to Facebook and tags everybody. And that makes it less spammy for you, because you're not the one, tagging everybody like this lady that they just met. It's her and her friends, and they're partying, and that shows up on everybody's news feeds, and then they're all like, oh, I want to do this. So I thought that was a great tip. Then upsell the more expensive items as hostess rewards in the free product and in the half off. This is going to be huge for especially our gel, okay, our True Shine. I think that it's going to be amazing if for booking parties. You'd be like, we have this amazing new gel system, and you're going to want it as soon as it comes out on September 1st. So what I think we should do is set up a party for you, and then when you get your hostess rewards, you can redeem it for that amazing thing at half the price. And she'll be like, oh yeah, that would be amazing. So really try to use that to book your August parties and your September parties too. So your hostess coaching, we need to do some hostess coaching training and even just role playing, but I would love to set up some of that. Then your host packets, you can give them some options for, okay, are you going to need a bunch of catalogs to pass out? Oh, you don't have, like, if they have a bunch of work friends or something, give them some catalogs. People love rifling through catalogs. Or you can, even if they're, ways away from you, you can give them the samples ahead of time, let people try out samples, for Facebook parties, that kind of thing. So give those ahead of time so that they can get them on nails before the party. Like that would be great too. Tag your hostess 1 or 2 times a day in your posts. You're gonna, I don't want you to be posting 3 or 4 or 5 times a day in your parties, just really once or twice, but tag your hostess. And make sure you're coaching her in just what she needs to be doing so that she feels that she's doing a good job, because most people have not hosted a party before. Even your pre-party, if you're doing a home party, you want to make sure that you're giving people some information about what you're going to be doing at the home party. And then of course in Facebook parties, it's absolutely vital to be having your hostess interacting with everyone. And then teach her to message the guests and give some scripts for how she can do that. This is all basically for Facebook. she has to be present. It's absolutely like, have you seen that one graphic for, it's like, don't leave your guests with the creepy clown. Like basically we're the creepy clown, because you wouldn't leave your guest alone with the entertainment. You want to make sure that she's there, and not leaving them alone with the crazy lady. Then you do your host coaching videos, or make them nice and short, okay? Just pack a lot of information in short amount of time. If you do editing of your videos or whatever, that makes it shorten down quite a bit. You can edit out all the rambling, like what I'm doing here. So then, yeah, this is something that I'm going to be working on, is find some video editing software, because then you can add in music. You can add in cuts where you're over here and then you're over here, and it just keeps their attention a little bit better. And really makes it so that it's more professional, I think, too. So then contact her a week before, check on the guest list, make sure she knows the guests. It's fine with you if guests bring friends. Make sure that would be fine with her before you tell any of the guests that. But make sure, because I mean, if a guest brings a friend, that's double the contact. So that was great. What else do I have here? I think that was it for that subject. I think maybe I'll just do one more video here. You guys were wrapping it up. Aren't you glad that I went to conference so I could get all this information for you? I want you to be there next year. You can get these notes yourself. It would be awesome. All right, here we go.